Hello world, today's highest rated moderator module vlog topic suggestion says you should talk about the concepts and powers of the human brain. For example, lucid dreaming, twin telepathy, deja vu, the subconscious, etc. And what do you think life would be like if these powers were developed to the point of full control? From Johnny Tush in the Isle of Man, UK. Well, Johnny Tush from the Isle of Man in the UK, you want me to talk about lucid dreaming, twin telepathy, deja vu, the subconscious, and etc., and everything else that could fit under that same umbrella that those things fit under? I mean, that's a lot of stuff for one video. If I made a video about all of those things, even if I was just like defining what they were, it would probably take 20 minutes. I'm making a new stipulation for delicious steak, and I am calling it BASAP. That is, be as specific as possible. Don't tell me to vlog about animals. Tell me to vlog about iguanas. Don't tell me to vlog about the collective body of work by K.A. Applegate. Tell me to vlog about the Animorphs. I mean, don't get me wrong, Johnny Tush. Johnny Tush, my main man from the Isle of Man. All of the things that you suggested in your moderator module suggestion are completely awesome. There's a reason that the Pogo tribe voted your suggestion to the top. But for the sake of time, and because I've already wasted like a minute and a half of this video, probably more than that. I don't know how long I've been filming this, but I'm going to focus on just one of your suggestions, and that is twin telepathy. And what would happen if we developed twins, if we trained twins to be as telepathic as humanly possible? The first question I think we have to ask ourselves is, if twins were fully telepathic, what practical applications would there be for that? And I put some thought into this. Let's say person A is hanging out with one twin, and person B is hanging out with another twin in a separate place. And person A has a cell phone that has died, but he really wants to talk to person B. Well, then you could use the twins. You could talk to one twin and be like, hey, communicate this to your twin, and then they would be the couriers of whatever mess. I mean, if that happened, you'd have to be okay with the twins knowing whatever the contents of your conversation were. So it's not quite as nice as cell phones, but that could work. Another application would be if one of the twins was kidnapped, could just communicate to the other twin, and the other twin could go with the police officer, find where they are. I don't know specifically how you would do it, but there's got to be some sort of a way to cheat a casino out of a bunch of money if you have telepathy with someone else. I mean, except maybe not, because even if the big eye in the sky in casinos can't see how you're cheating, they care more about like the odds. They know the likelihood of someone winning a ridiculous amount, and if someone is just consistently winning a ridiculous amount, I mean, they're gonna take you in the back room anyway and beat you with a sock full of quarters or an orange or just soap. What matters with that is that you don't bruise. That's the whole point of doing that. And if you beat someone with quarters or an orange or soap, there's no bruising, or less bruising anyway, just so you know. When I started writing my notes this morning, I honestly thought that there were going to be, a whole bunch of applications for twin telepathy, but I spent like a solid 6 minutes thinking of potential applications, and after racking my brain, honestly, I don't know that twin telepathy would be all that cool. I mean, of course, at first it would be completely, totally awesome if you just had telepathic powers. But I think that once the novelty wore off, like probably after 48 hours or so, it would just be an incredible annoyance. It'd be like, get out of my head. I think it could really drive a wedge into a relationship. But I'm getting ahead of myself. Right now, we are talking about a hypothetical based off of a hypothetical. So let's take a step back and ask the question, is twin telepathy even real? No. No, it's not. Twins share the same genetic makeup. They're raised in the same environment, nature, nurture, all that. They have similar interests, similar ways of thinking. And so because of that, they're more prone to coincidences. Coincidi. And, I mean, we all fantasize about superpowers. We all, on some unspoken level, dream about being divinely superior to everyone else. And so, combine that with the persistent cultural myth of twin telepathy, and with the increased incidence of coincidence. I'm very proud of that. Combine all those factors together, and I think that the twins and their families are very prone to just jumping on this idea that they have some crazy twin power, even though they don't. And I know what a handful of you guys are saying right now. You're going, but Dan, I have uncles who are twins, and one of them had a baby, and when he had a baby, the other twin felt like he was having a baby too. And I'm sure your uncles believe that to be the case, but that is not the case. It's just not. They're lying to you. They're lying even though they don't know they're lying. So the question I would like to leave all of you with today is, if you could ruin someone's life by telepathically communicating things to them while they're trying to sleep, whose life would you ruin? Post a comment or a video response, and don't be a zombie. Bye.
If you like what you just saw, if Dan put you in a state of awe, subscribe to him and click the orange button. It really, 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 really means something. If you do that, that'd be really cool.
Oh my God.